and around the floor at all times. I love that type of effort. And then you've got Draymond and other guys on the floor who just know where to get the ball.
Right.
And I love that movement. It's beautiful.
Oh, it is beautiful. The way Steph Curry relocates to a corner, that's something he's added to his game this season. If you watch all those games, Chad, he relocates to the corner. They set the back screen for him, and the Warriors are just waiting for him to run the baseline and get to that corner. Boom, right there, Steph Curry, wide open shot. It's money in the bank. And then Draymond Green, I'm glad you brought him up, because there was a poll that Sam Amick in his story had about Draymond Green being one of the most overrated players in the NBA. I hope people had watched this postseason and said, you know what? That was actually inaccurate. Draymond Green is so valuable to this team. He's a heart and soul. We always talk about his defense, right?
Yeah.
Blocking shots, defending, switching, yelling, barking. But offensively, look at the way he changed the Houston series with the way he pushed the ball, the way he pushed the tempo, and he's kind of the quarterback in the half-court sets.
Yeah.
He runs that drag series that they ran over and over against the Houston Rockets in Game 6. Draymond Green is as vital to this team as anybody on this spot here. He is playing out of his
What
mind
is it
right
that's
now.
allowed him to get back to his elite play that we've seen during the playoffs? Is it conditioning, or what is it exactly?
Conditioning. You nailed it there. He lost 23 pounds right before the playoffs.
He looks good.
He looks great right now. I think he has some nicks and bruises. He had the injury early on, shortly after he got into it with KD down at Staples Center way back in November. But he's lost weight. He looks fresh. He's eating better, and he's just he looks locked in right now.
Yeah.
He looks like the Draymond we saw a couple years ago.
No doubt. Kevin Durant, do you think he's going to play in this series?
That's a tough question, man. We keep hearing the word
What do you guys?
pain.
What are the whispers you hear?
Yeah, I'm hearing pain. He's done nothing yet on the court. But I do think if this series was to get pushed to 6 or 7 games, we'd see Kevin Durant in the latter stages of this series and ensure that the Warriors got back to the NBA Finals. But we haven't heard anything, whether it's a grade 1, a grade 2, a grade 3 calf strain. The lucky thing is it wasn't an Achilles, but this calf strain that he's had. He's had it a couple times with the Golden State Warriors. He missed a couple games. Remember a couple years ago when the Warriors played the Blazers in their first round, he missed games 2 and 3 with the calf strain. So we'll see where the pain threshold is, because you could re-aggravate it. I equate it to a hamstring injury in football. They're so tricky to cast, that is. So I'm hearing nothing about him being in this series.
Yeah.
We heard reports today that he's not close to coming back. I'm not sure how close he is, but we'll get a report sometime within the next 30 to 45 minutes on where Kevin Durant stands.
Is he going to be back next year in a Warrior uniform? What are you guys hearing locally on that?
You know, we talked to him in Media Day, Greg Papa and I, way back in October, and I thought Kevin Durant was coming back. After talking to him, looking him in the eyes, he was talking about screen setting, being on a team, not having to be about individuals, how he was a 13-year-old kid wanting to be on a team like this. Now, you hear all the noise, you hear all the whispers, and then you hear the fans saying Steph's better. They play so much when the ball's in Steph's hands, not Kevin Durant. I don't know what it is about Kevin Durant that some of the fan base doesn't embrace. The guy's a phenomenal basketball player. And then you hear the outside narratives, nationwide narratives, that, oh, he had to take the easy way out and join a team that won 73 games. Why don't you go do it out on your own? Why don't you go to the New York Knicks and that media market? Why don't you go somewhere else so you can validate yourself? Kevin Durant is validated. He's a top 10, top 15 player of all time that could go down as one of the top 5 players in NBA history.
No doubt.
I just don't know, Chad. It's one of those things where if they win a championship, how can you walk away from 3-peat?
Yeah.
You can 4-peat. You can win 5 and 6. You can win 4 straight rings. How could you walk away from that? And what situation is better for Kevin Durant? James Dolan and the New York Knicks, are you kidding me? Maybe it's the Clippers. Maybe. Clippers seem like they have a good thing going on. I can't call it right now with Kevin Durant. I have no idea if he's going to return.
Monte Hill, 95 points in the game, killing it here on the Rip City Drive. Damian Lillard, you can speak to this. How much is he beloved in Oakland?
Oh, we love him here. Love him. Love him. I'm from San Francisco and I love him. We love Dave Dollar, man. He's, you know, if you took away the Warriors from me and you say, what's a team you like to watch? I like watching the Kings. I like watching the Blazers. I like watching the Bucks. But when you look at individual players, Dave Dollar is such a likable guy. He's so fun to watch. Shooting the deep threes, his range has extended. Now there's an argument that who has better range, Steph Curry or Damian Lillard? Well, in this playoff run, Damian Lillard has had better range than Steph Curry. What he's done for this Portland team, wanted to stay in Portland, being a leader, just being tough, and the way he handled Russell Westbrook, it just waved bye-bye to him. Then in that OK series.
How much you guys enjoy that?
Oh, man, I loved it. I was actually at the Sharks game, Game 7, when they were taking on the Vegas Knights. There was a break in the action. Sharks go score 4 games. Remember that game? It was a wild one. I had the Blazers on the laptop right here on TNT, and I just went nuts. I went crazy. Dame Lillard is so fun to watch. We love him here in Oakland. It's kind of fitting that this building is going to shut down and he gets another chance to play here. Dame Lillard is beloved in Oakland, California. There's no doubt about that.
All right, one of the things that really ticked me off in game one, it wasn't Steph and Clay doing what they do. We expect that, but it was the bench players, man. Quentin Cook,
Yeah.